Good evening, YouTubers. Canadian Atheist here. And the topic I want to talk about tonight is us, people, the human race. This topic comes out of a conversation I had with somebody the other day. We were talking a lot about a lot of random things throughout the day, and I made a comment with regard to the human race, how it's my belief that there is only one human race, that there is no black race, that there is no white race, that there is no Asian race, that in the end, by definition, that the human race is one, that we are, what do you call it, by species, by race, that there are only one. And he seemed quite shocked by that. Now this is something that I've just kind of assumed all my life. I don't want to sound too Pollyanna or anything, but I grew up believing in equality. As a Star Trek fan as a kid, watching that show, An Integrated Crew, not a perfect example of equality, I suppose, but a great example for the day. And it was just something that I took for granted, that there's no reason that a black woman wouldn't be as capable as a white man, or an Asian gentleman, or whatever. I mean, to me, it's just different people with different characteristics from different parts of the world. As I grew in life and I learned different things, both in science class and just meeting people and talking to people, it just seemed to me that a lot of these differences in people were just genetic adaptations that occurred as people migrated to different parts of the world. Advantageous to one part or another, or just happened to be a particular genetic subgroup with a lot of different features. For example, the Asian group. Were more segregated off in one part of the world and evolved somewhat differently off from the main groups. And from everything I've read in science and seen a lot of time, science TV shows, it seems to me that seems valid. From what I've been able to read online, I've also discovered that most credible scientists consider the idea that there is more than one human race to be little more than a social construct, that there is no real credible scientific evidence for different human races. We are in fact one, and come from more or less one subgroup that originated in the African continent and eventually spread throughout the world. So even based on that, and the fact that every kind of known human across the planet can interbreed successfully and with little difficulty at all, and quite a lot of enthusiasm at times, that for me proves that we are one race. So I don't know, what do you think? I know it's a complex subject, it's a little touchy for some people. I don't mean to raise this as a way to offend people. I genuinely believe that we are one race. And if we have a disagreement on that, I will apologize if I offend you, but I don't intend to. I think a disagreement based upon a belief that would bring people together is better than a disagreement based on one that would separate people. So that's the way I view things. But you tell me, what do you think? Is there just one human race? Questions, comments below, or if you can, a video response. That's it for now. Peace and long life.